This past week, I got back into the Pokemon hobby in a major way. I found a website that lets you catalog all of the cards in your collection and it lets you know how much that collection is worth. I got a little carried away and logged all 800 of my old cards, and I was so happy to find out that my collection is worth over $1,500. This is my first video, so I'm just going to introduce myself and my old card collection, and in the next few episodes I'll be hopping into the new sets and hopefully share my journey as I get into modern Pokemon card collecting. I'm going to go in reverse order and from least to most valuable, starting off in the $3 range, and then I'll work my way up. So first we have this Leafeon card. I think it's from Plasma Blast or something like that. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm wearing gloves, I don't have hands that you would call camera friendly. They're hairy, disgusting. You would think a monkey was opening these packs up, so just trust me on this one. These are cool. These are from Brock's Vulpix. It's a Wizards of the Coast era card. It has that little golden logo that you can see there. They're in pretty good condition. I am from the era where we actually used to play with these cards on playgrounds before we knew how much they'd be worth one day. We'd be slapping these on pavement with no sleeves on. It was just insane the way we looked after our cards. I didn't even know sleeves existed. I was a slob. But here we have Lanoon. I was surprised that this is worth over $3. There's another card in the set that's called Furret, and it's going for a similar price. I think it's because these cards actually use an actual real-life figurine. That's pretty cool. This is the Black Kyurem X. I'm not gonna lie, this Pokemon was after my time, but that's a really nice card. I'm not as familiar with him. And then I have two versions of this Togepi. This is from EX Team Rocket Returns. By the way, you're going to find out that the most valuable cards in my collection are either promos or they're from Team Rocket sets. Specifically, this EX Team Rocket set. It's insane. Like, most of the value, the top end value of my set comes from here. This is the Furret I was telling you about. It's another toy figurine. Pretty cool. This is Electivire FB. I'm not sure what the FB means. I'm not gonna lie to you. Frontier Brian? Yeah, that has to mean that. That's cool. That's his Pokemon. Level 50. They stopped doing that, didn't they? The level. This is a Venusaur EX. Really cool card. I thought it was a promo, but it's not. This is a Nidoqueen from my childhood. It's a base set. The crazy thing is, I used to have the entire jungle set completed, and most of them were first editions. Things happen. You lose some of them, especially if you're taking them to school. But it's crazy to think how much that collection would be worth. I used to have every valuable card in that collection. Hawlucha EX. I'm not familiar with this guy's game either, but it's a cool looking card. Some of these, the newer sets, the non-base set versions, I just would randomly have these urges when I'm at a 7-Eleven or something to buy a pack or a battle deck or whatever they were selling and bust it open. And some of these, that's how I got them. But I was not actively in the Pokemon collecting environment. I don't know what you want to call it. This is a Pidgeot from base set. Pretty decent condition. I would not even bother getting any of these base sets graded because I actually used to play with them and you can see it. Like, the edges are not great. I mean, this one's not bad though, I'm not gonna lie. Now we're crossing into $5 territory. This one, I'm not familiar with this Pokemon either, but I love this card. It's so shiny, colorful. It's awesome. And then we have another jungle card. This is the non-holo version, but you're gonna see that I have the holo version as well later. This is also $5. This is a Snorlax from Jungle, non-holo. And then this is a promo card featuring Meowth. I think I got this from the movie, the first Pokemon movie. When we went to theaters, they were just giving these away, but I could be wrong. I don't know what GB means there. I should look that up. Here's Pidgeotto. You can just tell by looking at this that it is in terrible shape. Like, I used to play with this. Look at those speck marks. That's from slapping this on the ground at school. This was heavily in rotation in my decks. Look at these edges. We've hit the $8 mark. This is a Palkia. Pretty cool card. Very blue. This is $9 now. White Kyurem. You saw that we had the black Kyurem. This is the white version. Pretty nice looking. Look at the rainbow colors. And then I have two versions of this card, but I'm only sharing one. This is the Pikachu from the movie. This is going for $9.50. Pretty cool. I'm really glad that I kept this in good condition. By the time the movie came out, we weren't playing them as the card game as much. So that's why I don't think that was played with much. This is a Scyther from Jungle. This is a trainer card. It had a texture on it. Like, I felt a different texture on it, which I know is a thing now. But it's pretty cool looking. I love the colors and the way the characters are drawn. This is a first edition Pikachu. I have two of them. This one is in worse condition. That's why I didn't bother putting it in one of these thicker sleeves. This one isn't doing great either, but pretty cool card to own. Now you have Reshiram. This is over $10 now. Look at that. Promo card. I have a lot of promos, like I said. Ludicolo. Very cool card. That's $11. This is Pikachu Libre. I don't know what this set is called, but it was just like a deck, I think, and it's out of 30, and the 30 cards in that deck is what the set is. But this is holo. It's really cool looking. The next one is a big one, Blastoise. They're very cool. I wish I had the base set. Now this, okay, so as I've been watching YouTube and refamiliarizing myself with the Pokemon card game, I've noticed there's a trend now called waifu. I'm not even gonna bother explaining it, but this seems like the male version of that with this Maxi character. I'm not very familiar with him. I don't remember what game or series he was from, but yeah, pretty cool looking card. This also has a texture like that other one I showed earlier. That's officially in the $12 range, and now we're going to $13. Dark Gyarados from EX Team Rocket returns. This is a non-holo. And this is another Team Rocket returns. Look at this art. It's just so clean. Like, it's like they took a snapshot straight from the anime, which they might have. I don't know. I wasn't watching at that time. Very cool. And this is another $15 card, Dialga. It's a promo. You're going to be seeing a lot of promo and EX Team Rocket returns up here. This is Dark Tyranitar, non-holo, going for $15.60. And then I was surprised by this one. It's a Swoop Teleporter trainer card. I don't know why it's so expensive. Is it the characters on it? If anyone knows, let me know. But $15 for a trainer card. I don't know why that's so expensive. This is a cool Gyarados. It's red. It has the same colors as the Magikarp, so that's pretty cool to see. It's another promo card. That one's well above 18, almost $19. This is a Latios. This card is awesome. It's $21. I love the art. I think that's a Palkia in the background. Yeah. Or is it Dialga? I forget. And then this one, this guy I'm familiar with. This is Arceus. He has a game centered around him. He's the creator of everything, apparently. I might get that graded one day. It's a promo card. That's worth 21 something. Now this is from base set, or no, jungle. This was one of the first holos I pulled, and you can see that it was played with a lot. I don't know how to get this to focus, but this entire holo area is scratched up. I used to actually have multiple versions of this holo, but I don't know what happened. This isn't even worth getting graded. It's so messed up. And here we have the Dark Tyranitar holo version. You can barely see the holo, but this card is worth $26. Maybe if I push this back here, you can see it. There you go. $26. Moving on to Rayquaza, $26. Pretty cool. And then Azumarill, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. This is also from Team Rocket Returns. That card goes for $31. So we're over the $30 mark. And then I have the Holo Snorlax. This goes for $48, but the version I have is probably less than that. It's very scratched up in the holographic area, and you can see there's a cut right here. And there's a little bit of shiny holo coming through it. But I used to use this card a lot. It was very durable during games. It has that thick skin power. Next up is Venusaur EX. This card is going for $64. I was shocked to find that out because I think it's relatively new. It's a promo from XY. But wow, look at the eye. So cool. And then we have Venusaur. The weird thing is, this isn't from base set, it just says promo on it. I don't remember how I got this. It might have been again from the movie, but I'm not sure. So I figured out that this Venusaur promo card and the Meowth promo card from earlier were actually included inside the Pokemon trading card game video game for Game Boy Color. That card is going for $94 right now. And this is in great condition. I might get that graded one day. $94. We're about to cross over the $100 mark. This card is Dark Dragonite Holo with the Team Rocket Returns logo on it. That's going for $140 market price. Look at that card. It's so cool. This is the second most valuable card in my collection right now. You guys want to see the most expensive card in my collection? Mewtwo EX. This card is going for $380. It's in great condition. I might get that graded one day, but again, Team Rocket Returns. My two most expensive cards are from Team Rocket Returns. The third one is a promo. The fourth one is also a promo. And then the fifth one is from base set, or jungle, but I keep calling base set jungle, but yeah, there you go. These are the best cards in my collection. So I'm really heavily back into this hobby now. I went down this YouTube rabbit hole. I started looking up sets. I bought some sets. My next video will be a little deeper than this as I go into the thought process behind all my purchasing decisions. But I think it'll be fun for you guys to see me announce my purchases and keep track of their value over time. I'll also be doing some pack openings here and there because what's the fun in collecting if you never rip any packs open? I've looked through the sets online and there are some really cool cards out there with awesome art. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted.